There was once a man who lived alone on the banks of the River Thames in London. This was not a nice place to live. He was just on the river, and he was homeless on the river, and there was pollution, and it was crowded and busy with industry and manufacturing. And this man was very sad. He had lost all hope for happiness in his life. One day, he was walking past a shop and he saw a photograph on the cover of the newspaper. And in the photograph was the face of Abdu'l-Baha. Now, this man did not know who Abdu'l-Baha was, but he knew that he must meet him. There was an address given in the newspaper, and so the man immediately started walking. It was a very far way. It was 30 miles. And he walked the whole way. When he arrived, he was tired and hungry. And the lady of the house greeted him very kindly. She welcomed him in. She gave him food to eat and listened to his story and let him rest. Just as the man was asking her if Abdu'l-Baha was there and if he really thought that Abdu'l-Baha would meet with him, even him, the woman said that of course Abdu'l-Baha would meet with him, and just then the master appeared at the doorway, and the man stood up, and Abdu'l-Baha stretched out his arms to greet him. It was as if the man was an old friend that Abdu'l-Baha had been longing to see. He showered him with love and compassion and asked him to come and sit next to him. Then Abdu'l-Baha, who always knew just how to bring joy back to people's hearts and bring lost hope back to them, began to talk to the man and encouraged him to let his sadness go and reminded him that he was rich in the kingdom of God. Little by little, the man's sadness began to drift away as his heart was healed by Abdu'l-Baha's comforting words, and his strength began to grow. Before he left, he told Abdu'l-Baha that he would no longer let his poverty bring him sadness, that he would find work in the fields, that he would save his money and buy a bit of land so that he could grow violets to sell in the marketplace. The man's despair had been turned